It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Broncos and the Bears, and it's all up next.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Wilson running left on the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. Now the 3rd-year man back and healthy. It's Javonte Williams. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for a sack. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Shoves him aside. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their 3rd-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Charles Justin Fields.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's returnable now for Smith. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 2nd down, Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a good play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So not only the cough-up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 13 carries, 56 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. There's Wilson to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, the secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
There's Wilson. Pressure, and he's taken down. Bears sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side. 4th down, so long as the punter, Riley Dixon. Now they try a lateral, but it doesn't work. It's a loose ball. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot on the fumble. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. On his horse. Touchdown, Chicago. Deontay Foreman, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Smith, not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
2nd and 10. Here's Fields.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Fields.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Santos' kick is up and through.
And they will extend their lead even further.
So the fumble recovery hasn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. This is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for Bears touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 24. So we come upon halftime here.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Broncos.
He's on his way.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
So hold the phone here,
year, Charles, I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Forced out to his left. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Play action, Fields.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Rolling to his left, powering forward. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Khalil Herbert.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far. That's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL,
Wilson hit it. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. Able to shake him off. Being chased out left. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Herbert powering up the middle.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd down, they go back to Herbert.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Foreman takes it, headed right.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
2nd down and 6 now.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That'll be caught by Foreman.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
This now a 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Fields now to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Herbert. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
They give him another 6. It's going for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Wilson. That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah, but I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Bears, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.